Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to another episode of TerraFirma Punk. I'm here with Dornall.
Hey.
And today, what I really wanted to do, we're not quite ready for because we just don't have enough slime balls, or blaze powder. Kind of a little bit of a both issue. So we've been trying really hard to get to the point where we can make a blast furnace, not the immersive engineering blast furnace, but the railcraft blast furnace, which is going to be required further on down the line to make the regular blast furnace that you can make now. Because remember, can't make the crude blast furnace anymore. So, but we want the railcraft blast furnace so we can pretty much get our steel production 100% automated. To do that, though, we're going to need more blaze. We're a little bit short on blaze. We need a couple more carmite. Well, we're down we're just short 2, right? And I have I've used every bit of blaze powder that we had. Doesn't seem to be. We're not getting any more from our quests right now, anyway. Doesn't seem like it anyhow. The point being is we got to get down in that dungeon and we got to find the thing that drops blaze powder. I've been told that it's definitely down there. Problem is going down in there, even with the red steel armor and everything else, going down in there solo, man, it's rough. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, I'd say we went through 4 sets of red steel armor now.
At least. Yeah, no doubt. So, to facilitate that, to maybe help out, what I was thinking about doing is making some guns. So, today on TerraFirma Punk, guns and ammo. Alright, so we're going to start out with, let's look at the quest book because it does instruct us to make some of this stuff. Maybe. Lag. There we go. Sharpshooter. So we've made some arrow stuff. You know, I haven't actually made the grappling hook thing. Probably should do that. It's probably really cool. But you can see I've gone through and made all the little parts and stuff like that from the flax beards. These are all flax beard stuff. It's asking you to make flax beard, wood stock, all that stuff. Let's actually go through and claim our rewards here. We get leather pants, black leather pants, hickory fence kit. Doesn't seem like any of that's actually all that important. So I guess we'll just get the black leather pants. Why not? The blunderbuss barrel, which is use brass and brass double sheets in the thing to forge that. We're gonna grab the iron nugget. You have to make lots of musket cartridges in order to load your Flaxbeard's guns. I think the musket cartridges work for all of the Flaxbeard guns. Doesn't really matter which one you use. Oh, galvanized iron ingot? Yeah, I think I'm going to take the galvanized iron ingot because galena is just lead. It's not hard to get. And lead fragment, well, speaks for itself. Lead's not that hard to get. So click, click, boom. So yeah, you got to make the flintlock in order to produce any of the firearms. So we're going to go with... No. Yeah, I think we'll go with the gunpowder here. It's not that bad. Really, none of those matter that much. All those are fairly easy to get. So reload. We've also made a bolt action. This allows us to reload our gun faster, but we're going to have to make something special to apply that to our weapon once we create it. Stick a finger in it. So we made the iron barrel as well. Because the iron... Ooh, I can get a slime ball that way. I'm definitely taking a slime ball. Nice.
It's blaze powder we need.
I know. We need blaze powder too, but if I had a blaze barrel, I could get some blaze rods. But unfortunately, a blaze barrel takes 2 blaze rods and 2 blaze powder, I think. I know it takes at least 2 blaze rod. So yeah, we're not making that anytime soon till we find something that drops those blaze rods. I didn't actually check this. How hard is it to make the engineering table from Flaxbeards? Because we will need that right there. That thing right there. Engineering table. It's not too hard. I just need a double ingot of something. Either bronze, steel, or wrought iron. Hey, since you're over there in the factory, can you throw 2 pieces of bronze in and weld them together in a double ingot for me? Or if you happen to have some steel in there or some wrought iron in the furnace already, which I doubt, but anyway, we can go ahead and assemble the actual musket, which
Yeah,
is,
do that.
thank you, iron barrel, wooden stock, and flintlock, right like that in that pattern. There we go. We've got our flintlock musket. Wonderful. I've gone ahead and I've already made up a whole stack of musket cartridges right here. Not too bad. I mostly used lead nuggets because I have lead. I made some lead up and then I used lead nuggets for this. Mostly, I think. Yeah, that's what I use. I've also we'll get into this next ranged weapon here in a second, but we need those cartridges. There's a couple of things you can add to your musket. The problem with it is you can only add one thing to it. So you can either put a spyglass on it and it'll have like an extra zoom when you use it, or you can put a bolt action on it and it will allow it to reload faster. And there's one other thing that you can put on. I think it's the blaze barrel. It's in the thing. Now, a little note about this. The flintlock pistol does the least amount of damage. It's still quite a lot of damage. You can pretty much one-shot most minotaurs. The pistol can. The musket does not quite twice what the flintlock pistol does, but it's a considerable bit more. But it's also very accurate at long ranges. So you can shoot things from farther away than they will aggro you, which is very nice about the musket. Now the blunderbuss does literally twice as much damage as the musket, but it doesn't have the range or the accuracy. So really great in a close quarter fight if you need to like do a massive amount of damage, the blunderbuss is. But if you want to take targets out from a range, I'm going to recommend the musket instead of the blunderbuss. Even though this does literally twice the damage as the flintlock musket. But if you don't hit, it don't count. So I'm going to stick with the musket on that. That's my thing. The pistol is really nice too because you can actually get a right here the revolver chamber, which allows this to load 6 shots at a time, so that you don't have to take and reload all the time. So let's talk about loading this thing. So you have to hold down the right mouse button. You can see that it does take some time to reload it. So there we go. Now that it's reloaded, it's ready to fire at something. So hopefully I can find something up here to shoot at. I mean, it was just dark, right? Ooh, a butterfly.
Got your double bronze over here.
Oh, okay, well, here's a good example. Pow! I missed him. Oh man, I missed him. That's a bummer. And then he died anyway from the sun. Okay, well, bummer. I was hoping to have a nice example there. But I think actually what happened is I think the fence stopped me from shooting. So let's go grab our double ingot, and then we can make our table and we can actually add the upgrade to this. Is it in
Forge.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let me go grab materials for this. I'm pretty sure it said that I needed smooth stone of some kind. Hopefully I can use this junky pink stuff. Of course not. Maybe it wasn't smooth stone. Let's look at that recipe one more time here. No, it's smooth stone, but it has to be volcanic. Okay, well, let's try the dorite. No?
Basalt.
Basalt, probably, yeah. Always using up my basalt on these recipes. Not that big of a deal, though. Basalt's easy to find. There we go. There's an engineering table. Yay, engineering table. We'll go ahead and put our leather pants up in. Oh, we actually got a couple black pairs of leather pants. Engineering table. Probably go over in by the other engineering table, yeah? We do need to rearrange this quite a bit now that we've got it lit up and stuff like that. But here we go. We'll put that right beside the other engineering table for now. And there we go. There's our. I did not know it showed your armor here. Well, okay, interesting. But if we put our flintlock pistol in here, we can see that we got a slot. So if I slot in the spyglass, you can see it changes the icon a little bit. Take it out. So now when I go to fire it, I really wish it was nighttime. Right now. One time that I want it to be nighttime, it's day. Got to find something to shoot with this. I mean, I could shoot a cow, but that's not very sporting. So let's go travel this way a little bit. See if we can't just find something to shoot at. If not, maybe I'll just randomly shoot the thing. Could always go down in the dungeon and find something to shoot at. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Since I got to go down there anyway, and then maybe I'll get lucky and find a slime or something really close. I also really want to replace these staircases with a rapid ascent and a water drop so that I can just fall down in. If I'm going to continue to be looting and raiding this dungeon continuously, which it seems like the one dungeon's more than enough loot for us. Because, I mean, there's a massive amount of loot down in these things. Especially when you start getting down deeper into the thing. Whoa. Don't want to go down too deep. But a skeleton might not be a bad thing to shoot at. I mean, be a good example. Oh, yeah, here we go. Perfect. Red caps. There'll be red caps coming out of here in a second. And then maybe there will be. When you want them to spawn, they don't. Oh, okay, there we go. There's some red caps. So I'm going to come all the way back here to get maximum distance here. And see if I can't... Well, I guess I'm reloading it. What am I doing here? Oh, there we go. Now all I need to do is have them stick their head out again. Stick your head out here again. Just got to be able to see them. Oh, it figures. Oh, it showed that I was targeting one. There he is. Can I hit him like that? I don't think so. Yeah. Not really. These probably, they have just the fact that they're so well blocked up there. We'll go find something else. Find something else to shoot at. Maybe one of them creepers or something. Spiders. Spiders are not a very good example either. There's usually some nasty stuff respawned on this level. If I walk around a bit, it'll pop up, maybe. Yeah. There we go. Where was a good hit? You see, it one-shotted it. Ooh. Yeah. Like, reload. Come on, reload. What is this thing? Where'd it go? Okay. Took that out one shot. But yeah, you can see it does a pretty bit of amount of damage. Pretty massive amount of damage. Will one-shot a lot of mobs. Until you get down deeper and start getting into the things that have like 6,000 health and things like that. Do pretty good. The only thing I need to do now is go back up, put the other thing on it. Because I don't need the extra zoom. You can see that like the zoom actually is kind of hurting me there. So we're going to go up and we're going to grab the other add-on for it. Bolt action, that's what it is. We're going to put the bolt action on and you'll see it pretty much doubles the reload speed. Or halves it, is what I meant to say. Halves the reload speed so you can get your gun reloaded quicker. Which is also, again, this is also why I think the revolver might be a really good option. Because, 6 shots instead of that one shot that I had would have been nice. Especially if you're having to deal with a group of mobs. You take the first one down, you don't have time to reload for the next ones. The revolver solves that because you can put a slug in each one of them as they come along. Until you run into a zombie horde with more than 6 in it. All right, let's put that back up in there. I'm actually not going to use a spyglass. I'm going to leave the bolt action in this. This is going to be my musket. You can see much faster reload time. Much faster reload time. There we go. Set that aside for now and look at the other weapon that I have ready to go. And we'll see how well that is. Now, the nice thing about the musket, these cartridges are not that expensive. One piece of gunpowder, 2 pieces of paper, and a couple nuggets gives you 2 cartridges. So, no, not too bad. When we look at the cartridges on the next weapon, that's where the obvious advantages is between the two, I think. So let's grab all this stuff out of here. Take a look at the recipes for this stuff. This is all just a bunch of steel, mostly. Steel for the revolver hammer. Steel for the barrel, a bunch of steel for the drum. Bunch of steel for the drum, and an iron mechanical component. You get the iron nuggets. The way I got the iron ingots, the Minecraft iron ingots, is by converting. There we go. Converting pig iron into iron nuggets with a hammer. This is a little lossy, but it's okay. We've got lots of iron now. We are good on metal. So there we go. Revolver. Go ahead. Make my day. And I love the interface and the model on this. You can see that this is a 8-shot revolver. The only problem I have with this weapon over the other one is the cost of the ammo. Because you have to make these casings. The recipe for these casings is 5 copper ingots for only 3 casings. And then you only get 1 bullet per recipe. So you have to have the empty casings, gunpowder, some lead nuggets. The other issue that you will have with this is you can't have this gun early game because you have to go down in the dungeon and get... Do I have it here? Where's that? I think I put it back in the immersive engineering box back here. There it is. You have to have a common projectiles blueprint before you can even make the ammo for this gun. So prior to getting that projectile thing and having all the rest of the things that you need for it, there's really no point in having it. So there we go. We can do this, and this. Yeah, there we go. And now we can... Oh, does that give us 6 per thing? Apparently. What happened there? No. Oh, I need more lead nuggets, I guess. Lead nuggets. Lead. Somewhere over here there should be some lead. I thought. I don't remember where I put it now. I might have put it in the immersive engineering chest because I planned on only using it for bullets. I did. There it is. Lead. Well, somehow I was thinking that this was a 1-to-1 ratio, but I guess it's 2 lead nuggets per. It's going to give me a few bit more, and well, anyway, that'll be enough to reload the gun and go fire it at something. All right, how do we reload? Reload R. No. Oh, okay. Shift right click opens this inventory, and then we do this. Oh, look at that. That's how you have to actually open the inventory and reload it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Something around here that I can shoot. What's about to be nice? Oh, yeah. Got him. One shot at him, too. Nice. That was nice. That wasn't nearly as big of an explosion as I was hoping for, or a sound effect. It sounded more like a cap gun.
Good job, though.
Yeah, did the job. That's... Pow, pow, pow! Yeah, I like this one. This one. And there's some really cool ammo that you can make for this gun, too. So we'll get into some more of the more funky ammo. In fact, the one that I really like is the Wolfpack. If you make the Wolfpack ammo, what's it called? Cartridge. Or cartridge in a pear tree. That's totally mixing things up there. We're looking for. Does the dragon? No. Where is the Wolfpack? Maybe we don't have the Wolfpack ammo in this anymore. I could have swore the Dragon Breath cartridge just sets them on fire. Silver cartridge, I think, is supposed to be better against undead. And then armor piercing is supposed to ignore armor, I would assume. Buckshot cartridge is more like of a wide range thing. It actually shoots several silver pellets. Yeah, but not actually a bad weapon here at all. I wonder how you make the because it's like a homing thing. Yeah, it's like not there. I'm thinking that maybe it's disabled. It must be disabled. If we look, yeah, I don't see it anywhere in the list of stuff. So I'm gonna assume that the homing cartridges and the Wolfpack cartridges are disabled. That's a bummer. But the regular bullets are not bad. Regular bullets are pretty good, actually. Obviously doing a pretty good amount of damage. And you can have 8 shots loaded in this one. They're just a lot more expensive. So there's 2 ranged options that I have. So basically I can use the flintlock musket, and then if I need a couple extra shots real quick, like if I'm coming, like a horde's coming at me, I can take the first shot with the musket and I switch to the revolver and use those up. But for the most part, I'm going to try not to use the revolver because of the cost involved in shooting it. So, but actually, you know what? You get your oh, okay, that's cool. You get to empty casings back, so that's a one-time investment. So that's actually not as bad as I was thinking a few moments ago. It's not nearly as bad. But comparatively speaking, these guys do a pretty comparable amount of damage. Obviously, you can't use a revolver until you get that recipe, but you can make this flintlock right off the bat. As soon as you can make steel, you can make the flintlock. Well, and then you also need a rolling machine to make the metal thing, mechanical thing for the middle of it. Yeah, that's the only thing you would need. Because the wooden grips, that's just copper, some treated sticks. These you could actually use wrought iron if you wanted to, straight up. I didn't have wrought iron, I only had pig iron, so that's why I made it into the iron ingots. And then the revolver drum, this part right here is the only hard part, but you can do it in a rolling machine, which is fairly easy to make with some copper and iron. There you go. There's the ranged, there's some ranged weapon there. Ranged weaponry. We do have plans to make one more really incredibly awesome ranged weapon, but there's no way we can do it in this episode because that is going to be the railgun. Let's see if I can find it here. Railgun. It is really, really cool looking. There it is, railgun. But it requires high voltage capacitors. And these things are, well, not only are they impossible for us to make right now, because they require aluminum ingots, which requires an arc furnace, which we're getting to, but we require the blaze. So we got to get the blaze to get the arc furnace, to make the arc furnace, to make the aluminum, to get the, yeah, you get it. You get it. It's grindy. And then if you look at this, then, yeah, that's the hard part. But then this is the grindy part right here. So we have to make gold sheets, steel sheets, medium voltage capacitor bases, which are copper sheets, iron sheets, and low voltage capacitor bases, which are copper plate. We did we did that capacitor on. We did that low voltage capacitor on camera, right?
Medium voltage, yes. Medium volt on camera, yes, we did.
Or is it a medium voltage? Okay, I thought we did I thought it was low voltage. Anyway, we did a capacitor on camera, and it's very grindy. But I think it's going to be totally worth it to have that gun. I'm just not going to be able to do it today because we're not the tech level yet. Imagine that. There's a tech level we haven't reached. There is more. So yeah. Let me see here. Water.
Soon.
Go ahead.
I said we'll be there soon.
Yes, we will be there soon. We are getting there rapidly. I apologize that I don't have any turtle programs to show you in today's episode. I'm going to actually not even promise them in the next episode because I'm going to take my time and write them out. And then try not to go through too much code on camera and stuff like that. And just show you how they work and give you the availability. But there you can see I've actually started thinking about the tree farm. It's going to be over there. It's going to be a single tree. He's going to sit there. There's going to be a vacuum hopper involved. And I would like him to have the ability to be fed bone meal. So I'm going to feed him bone meal. Basically, I'll put a chest of bone meal over there. And if the bone meal is available, he'll use it. And if not, he'll just continue about his business otherwise. So all that is planned for the tree. The tree program is definitely going to be the first. You know, I put these white things up here to copy the letters, and I never did finish it. I should probably finish that. But, you know what else? We got some new trees that grew over here in the bee area. We'll take a quick look at that. We walked by it a little bit ago. But you can see this is one of the ones that I got from the quest reward. This is, I forget what it is, date palm. This is a date palm, and it gives us cocoa beans. So now we got cocoa. We have access to cocoa. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. I'm going to get cocoa when I break those. I hope. And I've been picking the leaves out of these as they've been getting pollinated, which has gotten me a hill cherry. And I've grown a couple hill cherries over here to hopefully start crossing those with some of the other trees that are over here. So we're moving slowly forward in the bees and trees area. I'm not trying to really push it too hard, though. We've pretty much got what we need out of that, and it works, and it goes by itself for the most part right now. The only thing I need to do is put some kind of renewable power over there, and we are really close to having all the materials for the windmill. I just have to go kill more spiders. Lots and lots and lots and lots of spiders. Because the advanced windmill, what is it? Is it the advanced? It's called
advanced. Yeah, the advanced windmill blade only uses string. It won't use yarn.
Advanced. There we go. This one right here. This is the improved engineering advanced windmill blade. Can only use because tough fabric. Tough fabric can only use silk. Apparently. Yeah, I suppose that's probably accurate because silk's a very strong material out of the materials that we have access to. It's probably the strongest probably the strongest organic fabric-like material that we have in the game. Spider silk, because it's just spider silk. It's the strongest material known to man, organically created. So yeah, tough fabric makes sense out of that. That you wouldn't be able to make it out of the wool because it wouldn't be as tough. Wouldn't be as strong. Anyway, the point being is to make the improved windmill, we need 8 of them. So that is, and then each one takes 3 of the tough, and each one of the tough takes 2 of the silk. You do the math, and you get back to me on the total number of spider strings it takes to make a wind turbine blade. It's a lot. Considering that each piece of silk takes 24, is that right?
24 string, yes.
24 silk string for each piece of cloth. Each fabric takes 2 cloth. Each blade takes 3 fabric. Did you work out the math yet?
Oh, you want me to do the math?
Oh, I was saying for the viewers. Somebody.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's
for the viewers to get their calculator out and go, holy moly, that's a lot of string.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's I think that's as much as we got to do today in this episode. We've done the revolvers. I mean, we've already pretty much determined that the bows and arrows in this are really not as useful for combat. They're very good for utility, extremely good for utility. But yeah. What else do we want to do today? I think that's it. Revolvers, and musket.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a guns and ammo episode. And I'd also like to announce that I'm postponing the world download till episode 30 because I would like to have the other folks on the server have a chance to get their base up to something that they would like to share with everybody else. So I'm going to give another 10 episodes. We'll do an episode 30 world download, and then and then probably the other world download will be when the series finishes, maybe in another 20 to 30 episodes if we're lucky. That we can, I think we can get that much content out of this pack. It has a ton of stuff that we haven't done yet. I mean, the train system's not even close to being ready, in my opinion.
And I have it on good authority that more is coming to the pack.
Yes. Well, yeah, we know that definitely there is more coming. There's more content to be added and eventually explored.
Yes.
So yeah, I expect this series to continue running until episode 50 or 60 at least. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap this one up just with a comparison of guns. That's all we're going to do today. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. As much as I enjoyed making them. Now that I have the guns, I can go down in the dungeon during my next stream with some heavy firepower. Actually, we're going to take this heavy firepower. Oh, yeah, I should announce. This Saturday, which would probably be like, what's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
So I'm recording on Wednesday. I'll upload on Thursday. But this Saturday, we are going to take down that castle right over there. That flying castle right there. And it's not just going to be me. Everybody on the server is going to get together to go up there. And we have a very interesting method of attack that we've kind of devised. It should be fun and entertaining. So, guys, I hope you will tune in during that Saturday stream. I don't know if there'll be an episode between this and that or not. Maybe. I can never really say, because the moment I schedule something or set a deadline for myself, I immediately know that I'm going to break it. It's just how my brain works. So I try not to lay things down in stone because I like to break stone tablets. So anyway, again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this relatively short episode, and I say relatively because most of my episodes are 40 to 50 minutes long. Yeah, so if it's a 30-minute long video, that's short for me. So but anyway, guys, until next time, we will catch you later.
See y'all on the flip.